Before we start the video, I'd like to shout out Logo.com for sponsoring this video. They have an awesome site where you can buy a bunch of in-game currency and items, including all your favorite Rocket League items. Also, make sure you use code Dylbobz to get an easy 6% off your orders. Check out the site, there's a link in the description. But for now, enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on guys, Dylbobz here, and welcome back to a brand new Rocket League video here on the channel. Now today, we're going to be looking at 5 things that were removed from Rocket League. So basically, it's just going to be a quick one. I think it's quite cool to see these, and if you guys do enjoy this video, then be sure to let me know in the comments or just drop a like, and I will be sure to do more 5 types of or 5 things in Rocket League. And I honestly really like watching these types of videos myself. So some of these you might know. If you're a very new player, then you probably won't know. So it's just a little bit of recapping and reminiscing over the items and things that were once there and now are gone. So let's just start off with number 1. So number 1, I'm going to start off with probably the one that most people know because it's the most recent change. Basically, it was Crimson Peppermint Wheels. Now, if you didn't know, Crimson Peppermint Wheels look like this, and they just look the exact same as the normal ones. Now, this is a comparison between Crimson Peppermint and normal Peppermint. As you can see, they are literally the exact same. They probably use the same like code for them. They look the exact same, they have the exact same color. So what Psyonix decided to do was for anyone that originally had any Crimson Peppermint would basically what would happen in their game is from their inventory it would change to a random color. Now this was completely random, so you could be lucky and get titanium white, but some people were really unlucky and got burnt sienna peppermints from this. So what do you think? Do you think that was a good change, or do you think they could have kept it in as like a novelty item, a bit like orange Dracos and things like that, or maybe Crimson Lobos if they were a thing? That would be really cool. But what do you think? Do you think Psyonix were right to do that, or do you think they should have just let the market do with whatever they want, let the community decide the price and all of that? But that's it. Peppermint Wheels were removed, the Crimson ones, because they look the exact same. Now, jumping into number 2 is another item change, another wheel change actually, and it is Voltaic Wheels. Now, if you're a recent player, or if you've been playing for the last, I don't know, probably year now, basically, you know Voltaic Wheels. You've known them from the start of playing. Now, Voltaic Wheels, if you didn't know, look like this. I have my own pair right here. These are the white ones. Now, what these used to be called were Lightning Wheels. Now, honestly, I think Lightning Wheels sound cool, but Voltaic Wheels kind of sound cooler. Now, the Lightning Wheels were first introduced a while back, and they decided, I don't know why, but Psyonix changed them to Voltaics. Maybe because it kind of suits them more, because they're not really lightning, they don't flash or anything, they're sort of, I don't know, more electricity-like. But what do you think? Which one do you prefer, Lightning or Voltaic? Now, Voltaic rolls off the tongue, but it's probably because I just kind of know Voltaics more. I didn't really trade as much last year and like really have Lightning Wheels. I've only experienced them as Voltaic Wheels, so that is probably why my preference is at Voltaic. But what do you think? Now, just to show like they were Lightning Wheels, here's a clip of Pixel. Now, Pixel is a great Rocket League YouTuber. He has like just hit 300,000 subscribers, so congrats on that. He's probably not watching this, but congrats on that. And basically, here's a video of him getting Lightning Wheels, and just to see how cool they were. And they were just like Voltaics, they were just called Lightning Wheels.
No way! No way, no way, no way, no way, no way! This is not red, is it?
So number 3 is a map change, a stadium change. Now, what these were it was Starbase, Arc, and Wasteland. So if you didn't, you probably know what Wasteland is because it's just a normal map now. But Starbase Arc used to be a octagon-shaped map, which is just like Starbase Arc now. However, it was octagon-shaped and it was not flat. It took place in the same map, it had the same background, it had the same spaceships. But here's a picture of Starbase Arc right now, and here's a picture of Starbase Arc back when it was obviously an octagon. Now, you can still play Starbase Arc, its original version on the private match. It's called Arctagon, which kind of makes more sense, but the reason they took out Starbase Arc was because it kind of isn't your general map. I mean, I was actually pretty good at Starbase Arc, but it's not your general map. Pro players and professional players and people that want to try, obviously, they're used to a rectangular stadium, they know how to air dribble off the walls and things like that. But with Starbase Arc, you kind of have to change your playstyle a little bit to counter for the shape of the map. So I understand why they took that out, Wasteland, however, like some people didn't really recognize it, but Wasteland had little curved bits up to the walls, very slight curves, but obviously everything does change the way you have to play. And it was also like, I swear it was bigger than every normal map. Now it could have just been me, but I'm pretty certain that it was a bigger map than any other maps, which then of course changes your playstyle a lot. You can't maneuver around as quick, and you might need more boost to get from one side to the other. So Starbase Arc and Wasteland stadiums are now gone. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think they were wrong to do that? But honestly, I think we can all agree it's probably the right thing that they changed it back to a normal size stadium. But anyway, that's whatever you want to do. You can talk about that in the comments. So number 4 is the season reward names, not the season rewards, but the season rank names. So obviously, if you play competitive, you'll know you can get ranks. Now, right now, you're all aiming for Grand Champion, maybe Champion. Then below that's Diamond. Then we have Platinum, and then we have Gold, Silver, and Bronze. Now, it never used to be this way. Season 1 was much different to all the others. So I'm going to go for a little timeline of Season 1 to current. So basically, in Season 1, the ranking system wasn't really the same. They had rank points, and by winning and losing, obviously, you get a certain amount of points, but it was based on these points, similar to it is now. And basically, we had Bronze 1, Bronze 2, Bronze 3, Silver 1, Silver 2, Silver 3, Gold 1, Gold 2, and Gold 3, which all sounds normal, but then there was Platinum, which was reserved for the top 100 players. Now, you can tell they clearly had a lot less players back then, since it's only the top 100 who got the big grand Platinum prize. But that's what it was like in Season 1. Then Season 2 introduced a bit of a 1 week sort of know these days. In Season 2, they had, the first rank was Prospect, then it went to Challenger, and then it went to Star, and then it was Champion to finish it off, I believe. So that's what it was in Season 2. And then in Season 4 brings the brand new one. So Season 4 is basically brought in the Bronze, Silver, and Gold again, then Platinum, Diamond, Champion, and Grand Champion, and then Season 4 brought in them, and that's still what we use today. So what do you think? Do you think the Prospect, Challenger, Star, and Champion were better, or do you like the ones we have currently? Now, to be honest, I think the ones we have currently are a little more relevant, you could say. They're a little easier for new players to understand that have played different games. But obviously, I don't mind the ranking system. There's more stages, so you get a better, like, sort of matchmaking system, and you go against enemies that are a little more even. Now, sometimes you do get matchmaked against some random people, but honestly, I think it's a pretty good change. So, yeah, that is what it used to be. Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 were nothing like they are, and now they were a lot different. But quite a lot of people know that, and a lot of people did play ranked in these times. So, tell me, did you play competitive Rocket League before the change to like Platinum, Diamond, and Grand Champion, or were you like, have you recently joined? So let me know, when did you start playing Rocket League? Let me know in the comments down below. So in at number 5 and last on this list is a DLC pack. Now this pack, it's not anything special, it's not like a car or anything, but it is the NBA flag pack. Now it was actually the first DLC ever added to Rocket League, and they decided to remove it. I'm pretty sure it was last year around September time, but basically they removed this flag pack. I'm not too sure why, but it contained like 30 different flags. I'll show some pictures of them, but basically, yeah, all it did was it just gave you a bunch of flags, and they removed it, maybe because they didn't want people spending money on it, even though as a business they might not want that. Maybe they didn't like have a sponsorship with the NBA anymore, and they decided to just stop doing that. I don't know, whatever it was, but basically, if you have the NBA flag pack, then consider yourself lucky. You have quite rare items. Now, obviously, antennas, you really don't want them. However, I suppose they have a little bit of rarity to them. You can't sell them, but here it is. A lot of people don't actually know about this because it's not really something people really want. But there it is. That is 5 things that were removed from Rocket League. So tell me, which one are you most sad to see go, and which one do you think was a good idea? So anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.